3 times in a row. I don't know. I'm sorry. I really do feel bad. You guys were so well connected at the beginning. I was afraid I made your tribe too strong, honestly. And I think you guys are still so strong. I really think that you guys, as a unit, are so good together. And it's so tough to be thrown in these different challenges that you don't do every day. You know, you guys pushed through and all of you tried your hardest. So, Mr. Shell, I know we're thinking long term here. You know, we're all assuming a merge is happening either after this or after the next challenge, right? Yeah. So, are you still worried about keeping the tribe strong, or is it now I'm worried about individual immunity?
Well, it's just what you said. It's the variable. We don't know, and we want to be as strong as we can for another challenge if we do that. But we also want to go into the merge with the right numbers, so that we can try to pull some people in too from that side. We need some numbers from them. So trying to figure out what's the best going forward.
Sam, for tonight's vote, are you taking into account who's got the most ties on the other side? Because when we merge, we're one. You know, you can play with your sister who's on this other side. You can play with your roommate who's on the side. You can play with your girlfriend who's on the other side. Is that what tonight's vote is based on?
Yeah, I mean, we have all discussed like the connections on the other side, but we've said like even strong like, this entire time. And I think, and I hope that's how we would play, because they're making connections over there that we don't know about, even though they may be our roommate or sister. So that's kind of all.
Sarah, tonight's vote, there's 5 of you. You know, from an outside point of view, I have no idea what's going to happen. Is somebody going to be blindsided tonight in your eyes? Do you think anybody is expecting to go home right now?
I think honestly the hard part is we haven't wanted to be in trouble for us these past times. We haven't wanted to go anybody out. But that's just how the game is. And we have to figure out what everybody has on the other side, who everybody's closest with, what works as an advantage as a group for after March. So.
Zach, tonight's vote, is this one of the tougher ones? You know, you guys have narrowed it down to these 5. In a tribe of 7, there's usually going to be a group that sticks together early. And usually it's going to be about 5 people. We pick off the other 2. Are you worried at all tonight? Do you think it's going to be easy? Do you think you've got the numbers for sure? Are you confident? How confident? Give me a percentage.
I don't know. I mean, I could say 25 to 60, anywhere in that range. You know, like I want to be confident. Like I do trust, you know, everyone here, but also like I know that I'm probably seen as a threat sometimes. You know, I have a girlfriend on the other side. Like one thing that like me and Q kind of said going into it is like clean slate. You know, and I know Q's been really true to that game, and you know I'm trying to play that way too. So like as long as we're viewed as Eden strong, you know, and as Eden tribe, then you know hopefully you know the people I'm talking to and the conversations I've had are true to that, and you know I don't want to be scared, but I am, you know, and that's just part of it. And I feel like if you're comfortable, then you know that's the worst place to be. So.
Yeah. Well, Eden Strong is about to get a little bit weaker. It's time to vote. Sam, you can grab the urn and head on back.
Have much to say about this. He's a friend.
Because we respect your game.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. The person with the most votes cast against them will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Sam. Second vote, Zach. That's one vote Sam, one vote Zach. Third vote, Sam. That's two votes Sam, one vote Zach. The fourth person voted out of Survivor Kingston, Sam. Grab your torch. Time for you, Sam, the tribe has spoken. All right. Well, I hope you made the right.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
I hope you guys made the right decision, and I hope that it helps you throughout the rest of the game.
Okay. Well, obviously voted out, which sucks, but I don't blame them. I didn't pull my weight in that challenge, so I had a lot of fun, and I hope that it stays even strong until the end.
Wait,
I almost say Jenga every time.
Team Green.
tell
Big
us.
Sam.
Oh, that's Sarah.
Me.
Samantha's gone for sure. No. She was gonna get them to the end.
Out.
Wait,
There's your phone.
They
Sam, I'm saying.
Oh my God, that's dumb. No, she was lying
Alright.
Because we're merging, baby. Let's go eat. Come on.
Wait, do we really?
Oh yeah.
Bandanas are gone, shirts are. Right.
What's this? New buffs, you say? New buffs?
Black.
There's a cooler right there. All the drinks you want.
Oh my God.
Grab a chair, grab a buff.
Down is the bird.
We're all black.
Take care.
Oh man. Alright, you guys are free to start eating.
So basically, when we found out that we are merging, we went back to camp, packed up, and basically Green Team wants to stay together. We feel like that's our best bet in going as far as we can. I feel like the strategy is to get Zach and Quint out as soon as we can, because if they win, they're just going to keep getting immunity and then taking us out one by one.
This is the first immunity challenge. It's just going to be a trivia challenge. So I'll go ahead with question one. In 40 seasons of Survivor, how many individual females have won the game?
40.
There's been 40 seasons.
Man, I don't know anything about
We've had a tie, yep. 4 people. So we're gonna ask one question. It was the final question. What year was Kingston the capital for a day? Whoever is the closest wins immunity. You get to say the exact year.
Between who?
Mr. Shell, Jolie,
Go, Jody.
You.
Anna Grace,
Oh.
and Quint.
Well, yeah, we all.
Okay, we have another tie.
What?
Uh,
Who put the same year?
we have 1811, 1829. Those 2 are out. We have 1806 and 1808. The year was 1807. So I'm gonna talk with my team, and we're gonna figure out another question for the tiebreaker. So
Who's tied? Who's still in it?
Mr. Shell and Anna Grace, Jolie, Jolie, and Mr. Shell. Hopefully you guys don't tie again. But the next question is, what year was the 6th branch of the military added?
That's a bogus question, because I want you to show me. I got a question for the champ. Can you show me one picture of a Space Force cadet?
You're helping Jolie.
All right, Jody.
Jolie wins immunity. 2019 was the correct answer. Mr. Shell said 2020.
I almost said 2020.
Great job,
Can I
Joe.
sit on my hand?
Good job. All right.
Feels great.
Oh, I cannot take this anymore. No, it's we have some strong alliances formed when we merged, and I've got to make sure that I I plan on not escape. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm planning on. We talked to some people. They asked us to commit, and it's a big enough alliance to take care of what we want to take care of. So right now, that's kind of where we're at. I'm not going to divulge who we're giving up or anything, but the threat that ends up being the biggest to us, that's where we're trying to go right now.
So when the merge happened, we were opening the pizza boxes, and I saw this note that was like taped onto the top. And Q had already been looking around the table, and so like ran over and just kind of tore it off the top of the box real quick. Look at the back. It's like, when you go to vote someone out, or when you go to vote, let's get Cutthroat. I haven't found the immunity idol yet that I was looking for, and I went and checked under the table and it wasn't there yet. Yeah.
Makes voting me.
Yeah.
I talked to her. It's obvious. She's too nice to lie.
Yeah.
Like, she just wouldn't say anything,
Yeah.
which is like obvious.
You're worried about it,
Yeah, I'm very worried
that
about it.
makes sense. So do you think that we just
And I
play
said,
one for
I
you?
asked- I said,
I mean,
I said, you talk to her.
I'm willing to make you play. I'll
Okay.
play mine.
Well, let's come up with a game plan real quick then.
So right now, yeah, camp's looking a little crazy. People are kind of running. I'm kind of scrambling. My name's getting tossed out. Q's name's getting tossed out. That's like my tightest alliance. We're worried about kind of me, Q, and T-Mont. I think they're trying to get rid of like the physical threats because most of the challengers are girls at this point, and they're worried about like the competitors. We're a little worried about that. Obviously, we think that Jolie is a big threat. She could do okay physically. She's gonna do good on like the puzzle stuff. She's gonna do good. Like, she's gonna be okay or good or decent or whatever it's gonna be. She's gonna be consistent all around. So we're worried about her. She just won immunity, so that sucks. The 2 names that are on the block for us right now are that we're trying to get are Anna Grace and Caroline. But for us, me, Q, and T-Mont seem like we're being targeted. So maybe that'll pull us together a little tighter and we can flip it. Because right now, Eden does not have the numbers. I might say we're one tribe, but not.
All right. So new dynamic, team Flage. Everybody's scrambling around, trying to get their new team. But word on the street is green team's sticking together. We're looking at a little Q Gask. He's the biggest threat right now. He's probably on the chopping block. As long as my team has my back, that's what's going on right now. But we'll see at this next tribal council.
honestly, I don't really know what's going on after the merge happened. I wish that Jolie didn't want to be able to do the polls because I feel like she would be the best person to vote out. She has like Phil, Caroline, and Grace all with her, so I feel like they have a strong pact. I think that they need to be divided. I'm hoping that the 4 that I have over at Eden is still strong.
What do you know, dude? It's his. It's It's a bluff. It's near you.
I hope that maybe we can persuade T-Mont and Nick to come over to our side and get the numbers because we need it to overthrow them. So that's the plan, hopefully.
First off, congrats on making the merge. All of you. Y'all deserve it. Y'all have done awesome so far to make it this far in the game. Just from an outside perspective, Jolie, from an outside perspective, I'm seeing a lot of green and brown. I don't see a lot of integration between you two. Is it clear that it's Django strong? And we're not going to listen to Eden. We're going to wipe them. It's going to be 6-0. 6 Djangos in the last 6.
Well, personally, Jeff, nobody from the former Eden tribe besides Clint has really spoken to me, so I think the reason that there might be like looking like a divide is because maybe their lack of wanting to integrate. I think that goes both ways though. I think we could both be doing our part to try and join up with each other and merge.
Zach, do you think that's true? Have you not talked to JoJo?
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I think that I spent most of the time after lunch talking to the other tribe and just trying to get to know them.
Anna Grace, it sounds like it's Django strong. If it is Django strong, are you worried about an idol? Are you worried about what if 2 people from green decide to go with brown? Then you're on the chopping block. What are you worried about any of those things? Are you thinking that stuff through?
I mean, we definitely talked about it. We talked about like we have 6, we have 4, what happens there, and if there's a tie, kind of idea. But as far as idols go, I feel like we as a tribe have been pretty open about who has what, who's found what, if there's anything found, like where things are, if not, like we've been very open about that. As far as like anybody flipping, we've tried to make it. At least the people I've talked to tried to make it really apparent, like what happens after you get down to this many numbers. Are you still going to be loyal to those people, or are you still going to be loyal to us or the people that we're aligned with? It comes down to what you think is better for your game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the perfect way to say it. The merge is when it becomes individual. So, yeah, you want to win challenges. You want to see your friends win challenges, but it's not the same as you winning it. Does anybody else have anything else they want to add? Mr. Shell, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like just watching everybody, everybody out here is I don't want to make the top 3. I want to win. And if Django stays Django, you're 6. And somebody's 6. If Eden stays Eden, and we're 4, you come over and be 5, and that'd be fine. You got a better shot of winning that way, if that's the way the votes go.
Yeah, and Django, their first vote, it was 4-3. You know, this isn't like this is a united tribe. This isn't like you might not be united as you think. There's 4 that are strong, and as soon as it's that 4-2 at the end, why not just pick off the next 2? So it's always an option to keep your options open and to be like, oh, why don't I use them for this vote?
Well, if, like Mr. Shell said, you think you're on the bottom of one tribe and you think the ideal option is to flip, guess what? You're right back on the bottom.
what it become, if there's 4 of them, you become 5 and 6. When right now it's all Django, we're kind of on an even playing field. We just started over, so I mean, it's something to think about for sure.
So what we've heard, out of all that I can wrap up, it is your game. You play it however you want. You're the only one who can control what you write down on that paper. All right, Zach, it's time to vote.
My tribe is outnumbered, and I think that I am on the bottom.
This is probably the hardest thing I've ever read. But I committed to a group, and I made an alliance. I'm almost petrified to do that because I love this kid more than anything in the world.
I would have loved to play with you, bro, but you're just too big of a threat, and that's a compliment.
I'm gonna tell you the votes. If anyone has it in the media item and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
On this funny little thing taped under the table up there. And I'm gonna give it to you. I don't know if it'll fit right.
Here, you can come bring it up to me.
So it's on cue.
This is a hidden immunity item. All votes cast against Quint will not count. Anyone else? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Q. Does not count. Second vote, Quint. Does not count. Third vote, Q. Does not count. Fourth vote, Quint. Does not count. Fifth vote, Q. Does not count. Sixth vote, Q. Does not count. Team on. That's one vote, team on. Team on. The fifth person voted out of Survivor Kingston and the first member of our jury. Team on. You can grab your torch. Team on. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Good job, man.
Wow. That just tells you how the rest of this season's going to go. When you hit the merge, it's full speed. Anyone is still in this game. It doesn't matter who you are. All right. I'll let you know what the next challenge is. You guys can head back to camp.
Final thoughts. I think Jeff did a great job putting this all together. I'm very glad I was invited. It was very fun. I could have chose to go with brown team there at the end, but I stuck with the green team. It bit me in the butt, but I'm glad it didn't change.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Kingston. With Zach's miraculous autoplay, Eden is still down one person. Will the war between Eden and Django cease? Or will these two stubborn tribes keep fighting to the end?
So the merge came at the perfect time, and I think we're going to try to stick together until obviously there's only green left. So.
Find out next time on Survivor Kingston.